Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Bearded Buffalo coming to you today with some more Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. No, we're not in the exact same place we were when we ended the last episode. I did a little inventory management, got rid of some junk, got some new boots for our two characters, not the two NPC characters that we are using here, and just got ourselves ready to start closing up or continuing on a few missions. So we can maybe move through this a little bit quicker. So right away we are looking for that staff that Cecil mentioned. So we're gonna try to come over here. We need to talk to Conrad and see if Conrad can help us out.
Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?
I'm just gonna straight out ask him.
Worse than a rooster, crowing all around town about matters he ought to know. I better keep quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Though I'm quite eager to see it return. I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know. Not to rat out a fellow sailor.
Alright.
Sure.
Talk to this guy.
Was too busy dodging fireballs to notice anything myself. But ask around a bit. Could be one of the other men spied something I didn't.
Okie doke.
Why we never sail to Yussel Gore anymore? Sauce?
How about Marv?
Very Sicil? Da. Of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one. Now that you mention it, I noticed
Here we go.
a fellow merchant travelling with us carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects.
Dietmar.
But it could well have been that staff you're talking about. Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where it could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to offer.
Alright.
Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet? What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private. If he hasn't already escaped, that is.
Sounds good. Thank you, Conrad. Alright, so we didn't complete that quest at all, but we did advance it, so we'll take that where we can get it. And we'll, on the long run back to town, I'll check in with you guys. Alright, so we're going up to the library here in an attempt to just talk to Victoria, as I'd rather not kill her if I can avoid it. Maybe she'll just give me that amulet.
Tojageta, friend. Kira Lizor. Oh, do pardon my language, my friend. But that is quite the startling revelation. So much sadness, so much anguish. Eglandir's tale is heartrending, though it seems that in the pursuit of retribution, he has himself become as great a ghoul as those that wronged him.
I agree
Does he not
entirely.
see that I am now the one who is to be wronged? Why, oh why must he make me, of all gentle-minded and life-loving creatures, why must he make me the target of his imperishable hate? Whom have I ever harmed? I live for books, not brutality. So, let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here?
I agree.
Though, first let me say this. Hashizm bil kushum zunum. From my heart, I thank you for warning me. I thank you and I trust you. So pray, let me pose the question. What do you advise we should do?
First one, it is but your amulet the elf wants to prove. Jeez. It is but your amulet the elf wants as proof of your death. So why not give it to me?
My amulet? But it is Haxmagi, a sacred token that houses the presence of my ancestors. No, I cannot part with my talisman, the keepsake of my soul.
Is a keepsake, no matter how precious, worth your life? Ugh, rock, paper, scissors. I hate this. We win the first one. This is a dumb mechanic. I hope that they get rid of this. In number 2. Takes away from it a little bit. I just wish it'd be a dice roll, just like all attacks are, and it's not this dumb game. But we still win the argument.
Like that, I guess. I cannot say that it is. I do this very reluctantly, but fine. Have my talisman. May it fool the elf that would see me dead.
Nice. Okay, so now Cecil isn't upset with us, and we can head back over to the elf. I wonder if Cecil wants to talk about his staff. Nah, probably not. And I don't want to waste my time talking to him, to be frank.
Here I wait for thee. Yes, yes. Have you made the orc feel the black and biting cold?
Here you go.
Center toward the gangling grip of the greedy grey?
Here you go. Victoria's amulet.
So it is.
1800 XP. Wow.
It is. By Angus the Impaler's favourite steak, you've done well by me. Oh, Ravager of Gazaldagar, the last of their line is dead. The House of Gandavon has been avenged. Sweet flowing blood. The quest to decay is at an end. My wealth is yours. My life
Ooh, he's
is
gonna hope he
death's.
gives us a lot of coin.
By the hollow sockets of the Voidwood Eye Gouger, I bid thee thanks and fond farewell.
What do you have for us in this reward chest? 45 coins. Unidentified antique leather armor. Unidentified dagger. Somebody needs to get lore master so we can start identifying those. Because that's becoming frustrating. Very frustrating. So there's a part of the map that I haven't quite explored yet, I think. There's some silly quests in here, so we'll do those quickly before we head to the graveyard.
Fantastic!
You there!
Fantastic!
You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a
Bravo! Yeehaw!
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Cecil, what you're made of.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place? Well, I'm Katerina the Fair. I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience.
An open stage, you say? And what if I were interested in putting on a performance?
Theatre's fever has overcome you, has it? Marvelous! I do so love a fresh green talent ready to bloom. But I support players, not writers, you see. If you want to perform here, you'll have to find tried and true material. Check the library and see if any of the classics there interest you. I'm
ready for my theatrical debut. When can I start?
As fast as your boots can carry you. You found something decent to perform, I trust, and you've gathered in. Speak to
Yes.
Master Chaucer if you're ready for your...
All right. I must have something in my inventory that passes the bill here, so let's do it. The stage master, are you? Perhaps I'd like to perform a show.
Given the go-ahead, has she? Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll show you to your places. And get ready for your trial.
All right, I'm ready to begin.
Fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine.
I'd like to do a two-man show.
And I'd like to be the king of Stormfist, but I haven't got the credentials, have I? Come back when you've found some material worthy of my stage.
All right, I guess I have to go to the library again to get that, but it's all right. Let's talk to this guy here, Cedric.
You there, sit. Don't pity me.
Tell me about yourself.
No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was the all-singing, all-dancing, all-sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition.
Tell me about the competition between you and Reginald.
Even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion.
Sounds like he's paying somebody.
I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty handkerchief.
All right, let's go see if we can locate his.
Fantastic!
Usually it's whoever's named, so probably this guy.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer.
Yep.
Better check it out if you don't want to miss the time of your life. Oh, I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. I'm amazed and astounded that for a meager gold coin or two, I can take in this first-rate entertainment all day long.
Same show all day?
Well,
That seems like a bit
I stumbled
much.
into quite the fine gig. I just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return. My voice happens to carry pretty far. Cecile hears me. Cecile wants to see what the fuss is all about. And let me tell you, this amazing show just can't be beat.
Fantastic!
Ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory red.
My crowd's a little lackluster. Would you mind working your magic for my show?
Drawing a crowd's what I do best, and I'd be glad to do it for your little show. 100 gold up front, and yours will be the hottest ticket in Cecile.
It is said and
100 gold.
You're lost,
I think
buddy.
not.
You know where to find me if you change your...
Sigurd himself.
Let's check out the log on that one.
Thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory red.
Fantastic!
Contest across his realm.
My word.
Today, I think, the great Sigurd.
Can we talk to this Reginald while he's performing?
You there!
Wouldn't be surprised.
Take a seat.
Yep.
Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original.
Ooh, let's
Are you
discuss your
impressed
crowd
by my
warmer.
prowess in the arts of entertainment? Nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd, and that crowd warmer has increased my profits by 60%, simply by showing a little honest appreciation for a.
How about your competition,
yes, I
Cedric?
know of that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. I'm sure the hack simply bored his audience to tears until they cried for a replacement. Enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red happy, relaxed, and ready to fight. not wasting their energies cringing at a fool with a depressed rabbit in a borrowed hat.
Let's discuss your
That's
talking
right,
head.
A talking head? And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more, and just one more. It's quite
Let's hear the story.
How I found him, too.
Yeah, let's hear
I
it.
obtained this curio by some rather sincere... You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer with the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicil's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius. Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands. But then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed... In
This
the
is
hubbub,
ridiculous.
I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leprotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support. I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
I'll take my leave. I've had enough of you. But I would like to talk to the talking head.
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
Tell me about
I
yourself.
have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicile. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst. Help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
I guess we're just gonna do it.
It won't be the worst indignation.
We will have none of that, you hear?
Damn! Fantastic!
Well, that didn't work.
My word.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to... What do you call a
There we go.
source hunter who finds a way to draw a crowd away from where he or she would like to perform a clandestine operation? A resourceful hunter. Come now, it can't be that hard to find something to draw off the attention of this bleating herd.
Fine.
Fantastic.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, well, drawing a crowd's what I do best. 98.
Take the gold.
9. 100. Looks like all's in order, Chief. So, ready for a...
Fantastic.
Papa kids.
I hope that was for Cedric's show and not for my potential show.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Sicile, what you're made of. Ah, a familiar face. Come, watch the show. I, a person whose sole job is to praise the performance and stir a crowd. A genius invention. No wonder Reginald has had such success. I knew his act couldn't have outshone mine on its merits, and please, you must hire him for me. Imagine...
I already did.
Ah, a familiar...
Well, I hope I did. I hope I just didn't hire him for myself. That would be frustrating. Very frustrating.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going. Well, I don't see why I should. Reginald and I have grown rather friendly, you know? And in any case, it'll be hard to pull myself away from this fantastic show.
I've heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great...
I think we'll then, we'll charm him.
Creamy blue
Tricks of a kids?
Fantastic!
The greatest illusion
Oh no.
and of it.
My word!
And now we're back on track.
Fantastic!
And this should be easy the rest of the way through if they... Ooh.
You don't look like someone who's ever been
Fantastic.
serenaded by a severed head. Step right up.
Ha!
There we go. All tied up here at 6-6. And it's over. He wins.
I don't need to prove it. What are
Can
you
we just do it
looking at
again?
me for? What are you looking at me for? There's a great... Well, I've stumbled into quite the find. What are you looking at me for?
Yep, looks like I failed. Oh well, that's the way she goes. Alright, I'm gonna cut out the run to the library and back again. Hopefully I can find some good material. This is the only one, so let's take this Seisel's Genesis a play. And now, I probably have to read it. It's long. This excerpt from the traditional drama Genesis of Sicil is commonly performed in the local theater. Most Sicilians and even a few foreigners are amply familiar with the tale and refuse to tolerate deviations from the script most know by heart. The story goes that two adventurers, lovers too, Cyrus and Celia, sailed west from Pharaoh, knowing not whether they would find land on the other side. They took with them sufficient provisions for 5 months of travel, but only during the last week of 6 months did they land upon the land they would come to call Sicil. Celia. Enough, Cyrus. I can't take another moment aboard this death barge. I'm starving and I'm sick. Will we find no safe refuge from our trivials? Cyrus, my God. Could it be? There! Look! Celia. What is it? Are we out of fresh water? Is there a leak in the hull? Cyrus. Look! Seal! There! Beyond the mist, it's... Celia. Land! Cyrus. Land, my sweet, land at last. We shall call it Sicil. Okay, let's see if that will work for our play. And again, I'll cut out the run to the stage.
What is it this time? Ready
All right,
for
I'm
your
ready to
trial
begin.
By fire, you mean? There's no more savage. Not
I'd like to do a
planning on
two-man
playing
show.
to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last word?
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated. Now,
Let's begin.
Let's not be hasty. They may be dragging their feet, but your show is sure to knock the crowd's socks off. As soon as they settle into their seats, that is.
Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
Could be the perfect time
It is said, and this I
to
have
grab
heard
him.
from a ghost who do re mi fa sol la ti. It won't be the worst
Boom. That worked out.
Did you say
Now we'll
this
go
was
back
supposed to start
to
again?
Memphis and
The
let's begin.
stage is yours.
Well, what's the holdup?
If I wanted to wait around doing nothing, I'd get a job at court.
If I
Enough,
wanted
Cyrus.
to wait
I can't take
around
another
doing
moment
nothing, I'd
aboard
get
this
a
death
job
barge.
at
I'm starving and
court.
I'm sick. Will we find no safe refuge from our trivials?
The crowd seems to know the tale. They wholly approve of your beginning.
My gods, could it be?
Simply
There!
marvelous.
Look!
Marvelous.
The crowd is thrilled. Whatever will happen next is sure to excite them.
What is it? Are we out of fresh water? Is there a leak in the
Oh,
hull?
I hope there's an encore.
The crowd seem quite impressed with your delivery. Keep it up.
Look, Celia, there. Beyond the mist. It's...
Oh, I hope
The
there's
crowd gasps. They're on the edge of their seats. Go on.
Land!
Push them over. Gasps ring out across the audience. They must know how it ends. They simply
Land,
must.
my sweet. Land at last. And we shall call it
Sure.
Sicil.
The crowd explodes into applause and appreciation. You've woven them a tale of desperation and hope, and they are alive with the thrill of it.
Thank you. Thank you. Be here all week.
That was really something else. I'll never forget it.
All right,
Good
Gallagher.
show.
Now will you go work on with Cedric?
Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling
Good show. Fantastic.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
All right, and we've got Sicil. So now we need to get down to someone's cellar or something. We could have done the Headless Nick thing to level up quick, but I promised that we would go back to the graveyard today. So that's where we'll go. Okay, let's gonna dig up some more graves and see what we can see. There's 4 left here, and then the big one in the middle that has a secret. You'd think we'd get in trouble for this, just constantly digging up graves. But nope. Uh-oh. Oh, what's this guy doing? What's this thing on his back? $1,200 XP because I blew him up. I'm gonna leave that gold till this fire calms itself down. Hopefully nobody runs through it. Jahan, oh, you're so close to running through that. All right, let's get that gold. And Ripman, one more. Ooh, Jahan and Madura they leveled up. Nice, quick F5 here would be smart. And this one's interesting. It's 3 headstones, 1 grave. Nothing. Let's do some quick leveling up. No, yes I am. I'm gonna give her Lore Master, and available, I'm gonna give her 1 to Strength. And he's got 1 for Aerotheurge and 1 for Hydrosophist. So I'm gonna leave everything else alone for now, and I will give him 1 to Intelligence, and we'll save that for something else. So now I imagine to be able to get her to identify what some of the things in our inventory are. We need a looking glass. Is that it? Okay, we don't have one, so screw it. Let's see what's down here. Lots of quick saving has to happen down here. Ah, shoot. Can I reach them with anything? No. I'm going to skip his turn. Actually, no. I wonder if I can move this. Not enough strength. Alright, I'm going to save. So close. I can get him. But I don't want to waste that. So I'm going to save his action points for now, because I think they're going to come to us. I'm going to move Medora up just a couple of steps. Just 2 action points and then save the rest. Jahan somehow got up there. So I'm going to use just 2 as well. And save. And then Rittman. I have to use 4 because I want him up in the front line. He's my tank. And he'll be done. And that undead mage is definitely now in range. And these guys are just playing right into my plan here. Happens every time. I'm gonna drop oil on them on the side, so hopefully we can still sneak by and get this other guy.
Lifts like a feather, drops like a troll.
And I should have enough left to burn them with the oil. We'll call that good. And Medora can drop a hit. $102? She's a beast. Let's see if she can drop a fist down and knock him down. Knockdown failed, but still 17 damage. And we'll leave her there. And Jahan. Oh, I can't shoot this guy with the electricity because the other guy is in my way. How about this thing? It curves. Alright, we'll just hit this guy. Save it. And we'll have Rittman just finish this dude off. Boom. See if he can sneak around the fire. No, shoot, he walked right through it. Uh-oh. Oh, he hit Jahan hard.
Try to resist this, worm.
Come a little closer with Memphis. And now she's burning, but she did knock him down. And I'm gonna just attack. Medora, all 3 kills, and both of them are on fire. Let me get onto Jahan. Make it rain, bud.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Okay, and now a little healing.
I need to dry off.
And we just have to let the rebuffers happen, so give me a minute.
I feel better already.
Sweet relief.
invigorating fight that was. And what a killing blow you delivered.
Cheers! Yes, I handled myself like the best of the best. Even if I do say so myself.
No need for false...
And can Jahan heal himself? Yes, he can. Beautiful. Okay, we're pretty much back to full strength, so... Oh, what's on the ground? I don't know what we got there. We missed this crate. Some arrows. Some more arrows. Ooh, this map gets a little bit weird. Or the camera. I should probably be smarter than what I am right now. Quick save. Bone pile. Hey, nice. We got like a cleaver or something. Nothing over here worth looting. Let's continue on. There's a thing. There's a thing. Is he gonna see us? He's got some. Yeah, shoot. I should have went to hide. Oh, and he called in some buddies. Oh, and he gets to move first. And he has 3 minions. Now it's my turn. Just gonna hit him with this. I'm gonna save everything else. Yora's gonna bash him. Oh, and she knocked him down. I wish he had enough action points to also attack. He's a Scorcher, so I think I'm actually with... I'm gonna bring some rain. See if that, like, puts his fire out. That would be awesome. It did not. But I can try to freeze him now.
You look a bit under the weather.
Freezing failed. Okay, good try, Jahan. Not enough action points. How about this? Yep. And then we'll encourage everyone. All allies get encouraged. Oh, and this is an archer. Shoot, I got close for an archer. This guy's gonna come in. Maybe I should drop a boulder down on these two guys.
Magical blows.
Nice. We done. It's Medura's turn. Just gonna go right here. See if we can kill this guy. Gosh, he's really good. No joke. Everybody's wet because of the rain. Let's see if we can stun this guy. Nope, failed. Nice try, Jahan. Rittman's turn. He's gonna finish him off. That guy must have had a bomb attached to him because he blew up. Let's at least move out of the fire. It's raining, so as soon as we get out of the fire, we should be fine. The archer's gonna unleash on Medura, and why wouldn't you? She's been kicking A. Let's get a little closer to him and see if we can hit him with a long shot. A little bit closer. Just one action point closer. Yes. Got him. She doesn't have 10 action points, but she should be able to try to drop her fist down. And then we'll have her walk as far as she can to try to get out of the flames.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
And Jahan will do the same. Get close enough. And my team is in the way. So he's just gonna do nothing. It's fine. We'll get right next to this guy for later if we need to. Yep, can't get there. Alrighty, save it. It's fine. Not enough action points. She'll get right next to him for next turn. Jahan, we already know you can't do anything. And Rittman will hopefully finish him. No, he's still alive. Skip. And Madura will get him with a backstab or a flank. Madura getting kills for days. It's unbelievable. And we have unidentified antique cloth shoes. And that's it. Little F5 action. Did pretty good healing wise. Tank Rittman took a little bit, but he can heal himself with that. And Jahan can heal Medora. Keep calling her Medura. Looks like there's a way out there. And a way up here. A bucket. Sure. Oh, what's this? Oh, it keeps going.
I was really hoping to find something better.
He put that oil barrel in his...
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Oh, where? Oh, I see it. Everyone's walking right around a trap. Jesus. Oh, Rittman just took a ton of damage from that. I accidentally just tried to heal Jahan. I didn't know I could click on their images to heal.
Sweet relief. Sweet relief.
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
$72 gold, nice. Rittman took damage again. Heal your wounds, pal. There we go. Those traps are getting him. Alright, we're going to run back over here to the exit out because I have been just destroying my time limit for these games, or these episodes. And we are going to leave this episode here. So we came down at a couple of cool battles. I really like the battle mechanic, you know, where there's just so many things that are playing a role in the battle, the environment itself, and you know, water can get electrified or oil starts on fire. All that stuff takes a little while to get used to, and I've also been trying to get some more backstabs and things like that, but that'll probably become more useful if I start using that rogue Baird. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm having a ton of fun playing this game. I've had a hankering for like an old school RPG for a while, and this kind of scratches that itch, so they say. So I'm having a good time. I like these. It's just kind of, you know, a throwback or a callback kind of to some of the games that helped me fall in love with video games themselves. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will catch y'all in the next one.